Repair your credit like the pros. Chapter 21. Handling a foreclosure like the pros. Men's best successes come after their disappointments, said Henry Ward Beecher, minister and lecturer. If you suffered the disappointment of a foreclosure, remember this. It is not the end of your story. You have the ability to rebuild your credit and own property again. I lost a dream home myself, not due to foreclosure, but due to a crazy divorce. So I know how it feels to go from living in a spacious house in an upscale neighborhood to a tiny rental apartment just blocks from a bad highway. I know what it feels like to move the children across town from one school to another. In those days, I was one of the working poor. A full-time job didn't pay enough for survival, so I qualified for food stamps. And now I'd like to tell you a secret about how I survived those hard times and moved on to better. It never occurred to me that I was in poverty or poor. I thought I was going through a temporary hard time. The key word being temporary. I found out that one of the greatest secrets to success in life is your mindset. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23:7. If you think you're doomed, you will be. If you think better days are ahead, you have hope, and you will move on into better times. Since you're reading this book, it shows that you too have hope, and I commend you for that. The point I want to make is that foreclosure is not the end of the line for you. A dental hygienist told me his brother was planning his suicide because he felt he couldn't face the humiliation of a foreclosure. Fortunately, the family learned of his plan and intervened. How tragic if his story had ended at his black moment. Americans love a good comeback. Think about all the celebrities and sports heroes who have messed up royally and have had their disasters published all over the tabloids. And then think about the ones who made their comeback and rose to even more popularity, fame, and fortune. If you had a foreclosure, pick yourself up and stage your own personal comeback. With that word of encouragement, here's how the credit repair experts succeed in having foreclosures removed from credit reports of their clients. 1. Wait a minimum of 24 months after the sale has been completed on the property. Note that this is not 24 months after your notice of foreclosure. You must wait until the sale has been finalized, and then add 2 more years. 2. Send a dispute letter to the credit bureaus stating the foreclosure on your record is inaccurate, and you demand a copy of the records for your review, which is your legal right per law. Since the paperwork is archived, it will be nearly impossible and certainly impractical to produce it. Therefore, the disputed derogatory item, namely the foreclosure, must be deleted. Again, it's innocent until proven guilty. I was privy to a seminar by and for professionals on credit improvement. The expert speaker said that in a foreclosure, the dates are often wrong. The bank might file paperwork 6 months after the foreclosure took place. If your dates are incorrect, you have every right to send a letter stating, I did not have a foreclosure on the month, the day, and the year. Please remove this error at once. Be prepared to send multiple dispute letters. The first time they respond with a snappy letter saying sorry, the foreclosure stands, does not mean they did a proper job of researching it. This is one of the dirtiest secrets of the credit bureaus. Oftentimes, they send back verification letters when not one iota of research or verification has been done. So if that happens, don't be surprised. Simply fire off your second dispute letter. Again, demanding a copy of the records for your review per law. If you've already done so, I recommend that you read the first half of the previous chapter on handling a bankruptcy because the instructions about disputing a specific detail and then following up with the credit bureau's response can provide insight for your situation. As a credit repair specialist will tell you, having a foreclosure removed takes time, persistence, tenacity, and patience. It is no small thing. Nevertheless, it is done. If after repeated attempts you didn't or don't find success, wait 6 to 12 months and then try again. However, even if you don't achieve success in getting the foreclosure deleted, remember that you can become a property owner again in one of three ways. 1, by waiting out the time period required. 2, by working out private owner financing. Or 3, by paying cash. Coming up next, a little known secret that the credit bureaus try to deny is in the next chapter. Taking this step at the beginning can set you up for success, and taking this step at the end can be like the cherry on top of a sundae.